Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Ethan, and today we are going to be doing a um, Metallica ranking list of all 10 of the Metallica albums so far. I'm hoping we get the new one soon. But I'm a huge fan of Metallica, so this is going to be pretty fun to do because I love all their albums. I just like some better more than others, so why don't we just get into it? First one, their debut album, Kill 'Em All, we're going to be putting in C. Now, this album is good, don't get me wrong, but it's not their best, in my opinion. It's it's um it's the one that started them off. I'm not a huge fan of the sound quality, and it's just kind of the quality isn't bad per se, but it's not as good as the other ones. Which is weird because this was released in 1983, whereas Ride the Lightning was released in 1984. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Ride the Lightning sounds a whole lot better, which is why we're going to be putting it in B. Ride the Lightning, good album overall. I love the cover as well. Um, but we're not going to be doing cover wise because I think my favorite cover wise is going to have to be Load. I just think it looks awesome. Um, but Ride the Lightning has some really good songs on it. I really love Fade to Black, For Whom the Bell Tolls. It's a it's an awesome album. um so yeah, Master of Puppets. I'm gonna put it in the B because Master of Puppets has a lot of good songs, and I could probably listen to the album the entire way through. But it there in my opinion, there's a lot better sounding songs or a better album altogether. And I think that um I'm not a huge fan of like the older Metallica, which is weird because most people are. I'm more into like their newer stuff. But so yeah, that's why I decided to put Master of Puppets in B. And we're also going to go with Justice and Justice for All. I think we're gonna put that in C because it's a great album. I really like it, but it's not like it's got a really some good songs on there that are very memorable, like one or two that I really like, and then the rest of it's kind of okay to me, just like Kill 'Em All. But there's really not much to say about And Justice for All either. It's good. That's it. That's about it. All right, now we're gonna be moving on to Metallica or the Black Album. We're gonna be putting this in the S tier because, in my opinion, this is their best album. It's really well made. It's got some of their best songs on it. It it's just an awesome album. I could listen to this one all the way through. That's also really huge for me that if you can listen to it all the way through, which I can. I love the Black Album. So yeah, the Black Album. And then we're going to go with Load. A. Love this album. Can listen to it all the way through. This is actually the album that got me into Metallica, so it's also um, it's yeah, it's Load, and then Reload. We're gonna put this in mm, B. I mean, this one. Don't get me wrong; these albums are basically the same thing. They're both really good, but I listen to a lot more songs on Load than I do Reload. But Reload has a lot of good songs like Memory Remains, Fuel, Devil's Dance, Ever Given To. But yeah, Saint Anger. We're gonna be putting Saint Anger in A. I I really like Saint Anger. The It's got a lot of good songs. It, I like how raw it feels and how like aggressive. Like, don't get me wrong, it's Metallica. It's always going to be aggressive, but this one's got like more anger to it. Like it feels raw and angry. And the band was going through a lot of rough stuff at the time they were recording this album. So, and you can hear it in the instruments, James's voice. It's it's really good album. I really like it. Death Magnetic, S tier. Love this album. Um, this is also another album that got me into Metallica. Same with Load. It's really amazing. I love Death Magnetic. It's one that I can listen to pretty much all the way through. So there we go. Death Magnetic. Hardwired to Self Destruct. A. Really good album. Love Hardwired to Self Destruct. Moth into Flame is amazing. Same with Halo on Fire. I can listen to it pretty much all the way through. There's a few songs on there that I'm like, this is just okay. It's average, but I really love Hardwired to Self Destruct. So that is my very controversial um, Metallica tier list. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. So, yeah.